Uh, yeah. Still awake there, Glaive?
Really?
All
We
right.
shouldn't have bought the heated seats.
Oh, come on, they're good for helping you relax. All right.
It's too good.
Hey, they're great in winter. Okay, don't knock it. Okay, so we got quite a bit done in the night. Although I do see that we missed a few little bits here and there, just because it was so dark. And unfortunately, the drop-off point was closed for the night. So I'm going to quickly run over there and dump this. Actually, do you want to take the pickup truck and get the dump bed for it?
Actually, I was just sleeping in it.
Oh, I didn't realize there was the dump bed on there. Okay. Well, you can. Careful not to crush the crop. God, I'm tired. So yeah, don't crush the crop and unload, and then you could keep going with the harvest. I'm gonna see if they're finally open. Then again, it's only 7 in the morning. They may not be open till 8. I don't know. Oh, that's your message. He's a bit busy today. He might show up later, but who knows? Something about family or something.
Gotcha.
I just hope everything's okay with him. Oh, geez, this truck is struggling on this hill.
For as much as he threatens to take the cars off road and stuff, he can handle it. He's pretty resilient.
Hmm. All right.
Now, don't tell him I said so, because he'll take that as an a-okay to start bahaing down cliffs. But
Yep. I'm thinking of taking some more contracts today once we're done this one.
well, I can't exactly get a double contract for this behemoth. So
Well, if we just don't fully accept this contract, we should be able to use the equipment for other contracts. If we do other harvesting contracts.
True.
Come on. Damn it. Gotta put the 4-ways on. I'm going
If we lean too hard on the generosity of our peers, though, we may put some
yeah.
tension on.
Oh, geez, this truck is struggling. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Made it up the hill. Barely, but it made it. It was close.
Have a good night.
Okay.
So, you know what my little wannabe sat-nav glasses just told me?
Mm.
It just told me I ran over the indicator for this field.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what that means?
Mm.
Halfway point.
Oh, by the way, I was contacted by the guy who gave us that last contract, the one where we had to dump basically on the tracks. You remember that? Yeah, he was like, yeah, that was when they built the place. They didn't really take into account deliveries. Mostly, that's a drop off for the train, not for trucks. So they geared it towards the train, not other deliveries.
That's fair. I mean, we made it work.
Oh yeah, we did.
They're not mad about me leaving a few black marks on the fence posts, though.
No, they weren't. I said, look, just to get in there, and they were like, yeah, it's fine. We understand. So we're good on that. As that meme says, we coolin'. Hmm? Having problems with your glasses there?
Yeah. Drop.
Oh,
Yeah.
your radio's going a little haywire there as well.
Second.
Uh, yeah, I did not copy that. Over. Mm.
Am I able to be heard?
Yeah, you got your ears back on.
Yeah. The button I found on the side of the glasses that said reconnect. Yeah, it
Hmm.
didn't.
Oh dear. Okay. Alrighty. Let me. All right. All right. I guess I'll take over the harvester.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and try to press the other button, the one that actually says reconnect.
Hmm. Ooh. All right. Seems like you got connected again.
Oh, hello.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, you. I'm looking at the line of the straw.
Yeah, I veered a little while I was fiddling with the thing. It's hard to drive in a straight line down your side for the pocket.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've been there. You know, you're going through the drive-through and you're reaching for your wallet, and
Yeah. And then you're like scraping paint with the bollard or whatever those pillar things are. I can never get the name right.
I think it's a regional thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh
Now,
boy.
before you get fully turned around, and while this,
Yep.
my driver's side, well, it's a central drive, but while your classically driver's side is open, let me get what I can here.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We're running at 6 miles.
Okay, setting. It's gonna take me a second because this thing was set to 120. I know who was driving this before.
There you go.
In place, set.
I thought you
All
said it
right,
was
I gotta.
set.
It was. It was.
There you go. Ah.
No, no, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Oh, criminy. Okay, it was set, genuinely. But then it started hitting the tailgate, and I was like, alright, well, let me slow down for a second. And the start and stop acceleration of this thing leaves much to be desired, especially since the speedometer can be set for in the 130.
Yep. Okay. Eh. All right. So we're going to have to tidy up because, yeah, we missed. We missed bits all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this is going to take us a good, I don't know, another day, maybe 2, to finish all this. You think?
Now we got it in a day.
You think we'll get this in a day?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. True, because as long as we can keep emptying the harvester, just swapping trucks back and forth.
Yep. We found our rhythm. We should be good.
Yep. It'd be easier if Natio was here, but he's. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully everything's okay. And the really good thing is that this thing's got a damn big grain tank in there. I still can't believe that little Bluetooth projector worked on the side of the truck.
I don't see why I wouldn't have.
You know, red trailer. It would have screwed up the. I was certain that it was going to screw up with the coloring because you're projecting it onto a colored surface instead of white.
Yes and no, because I mean, like, the way that movies are color graded these days, anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to go watch. What was it? It was like The Batman,
Ooh.
and I genuinely felt like I needed a headlamp to see what was going on.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complaining about that. That it's like just so dark you can't see a dang thing of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can barely see that there is motion, like at all.
There's a couple of cool fights, but I mean, the most notable of them was one that took place with literally playing with the concept of light and dark because they were popping in and out of the street lamps. So, like,
No.
you could actually see what was going on sometimes.
Halfway full.
Okay. Perfect. That'll put you right down at that end to upload.
Yep. So I've heard some good things on the gaming front.
Oh.
Yeah. After so many years in development and all the hijinks that were played getting this game out, Subnautica 2 is now out.
Hmm.
It is
I
no
never
longer...
heard about some of those hijinks, but that was like 3 years ago. Has it really been working on that long?
Well, because of all the hijinks, everything was delayed and delayed and delayed. And like the company that bought the company that was making Subnautica, that made one and Subnautica Below Zero, the company that bought them while they were making number 2, they were screwing around and deliberately slowing things down. So yeah, it's taken a long time for this thing to come out, and you know, a lot of people are hyped about this. I am. If I had my computer at the site, you can be sure that I would be trying to get that game and getting it up and running, so that the group of us can get out and play it. Or I should say, get on and play it, because.
Yeah. Wrong truck. Give me a moment.
Yeah. All right, you're clear. It would be interesting if we could actually dump into that, but then we'd probably lose all the straw that we've got so far. And by the way, I'm 85% full with just the double pass.
Gotcha. Well, that'll slow down our progress a little bit, but not enough to be worried about.
No, as long as we can stage the equipment so that I pull up, you're already where the spout would be. There you go. So if you figure this positioning 2 rows over, so that you could set up the truck so that as soon as I pull up, it's already loading into the truck.
I can absolutely do that because I'm sitting basically right in between the two ruts. So as long as when you, which you're good now, when you start your first track, and I can see the gap between those 2 ruts, I can just park right there.
Okay, that should be good. And off we go.
And those ruts right there. I should be able to park right about here.
Alrighty. How full is the pickup, by the way?
Great question.
The dump bed. I mean, not the straw.
Right. 40%.
40%. Okay, so how many passes have we done to fill it up to that 40%? Was that
full machine to relieve it, and so that we could focus on dumping off the semi. And now an 80% fill from you just now. That got us to 40, so we could probably do 2 more comfortably. Because because a full fill plus a pretty much 80% fill got us to 40, that means there's about 20%.
Okay.
60, 70, 80. We can maybe even fit a third, but...
Yeah. Now, are you counting each double pass there and back as one, or is it 1, 2?
There and back got you to 80%, and that's what I'm factoring my...
Okay. Alright, okay. that'll work. Yeah. The only downside I can see to that is if we do 3 passes, it means the spout is on like the grain side instead of the empty field.
No. 2 passes. Two passes there and back every time. We can do that into the truck 3 times.
Ah, okay.
I see where the disconnect was on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what you're saying as a pass is like from your end of the field to here and back.
Yes. We could do
Okay.
that into the truck 3 times.
Okay. So that would be 6 lanes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm coming back.
We'll see how close I got. You should be able to stop right at the edge of the field like you were.
Yep.
Stick it out. It should automatically be right over bed, but you know.
To paraphrase the legendary Han Solo, don't tell me should.
Well, yeah, you know what? It's a good thing you clarified paraphrase, because not really, but all right. I'll accept that as a rough translation.
It should work. Don't tell me the odds. So what do you figure? We got a third of the field left to do?
Less, actually. I've been looking at it, and I don't know who did the geographical on this when they placed that marker. It's actually favoring this side. So when I ran over it before, we were actually past the halfway point.
Yeah. Hey, watch the.
I'd say we're actually down to a fourth or less of the field total.
Watch the straw spray there.
Yeah.
We don't want to be getting that in the engine. That'd be a pain to clean out. Especially if it gets if that gets in the carburetor. Ugh.
Not the weirdest thing I found in a carburetor.
Nope. Hey, you remember when we were doing the Jeep, we ended up finding that freaking mouse nest in there? God, that thing was freaking huge. All right, you
Also, not the worst thing I found in a carburetor.
Yeah, you were slightly off.
Yeah. Dang it. Okay.
So you need to be like, basically your your passenger side wheels have to be on the driver's side marking. If that makes sense to you.
Yes.
There you go. There we go.
You know, if I owned this field, I'd probably also contract out. Let's be honest.
Well, it depends on what kind of equipment you got, right? I mean, I don't know if this is the biggest harvester there is, but
Let's go for there. See how that goes.
all right. Actually, let me take a look in the shop, see what harvesters there are. Mhm. Looks like the store's website is a little slow today.
Yeah.
There it is. It took a while for it to load up.
And don't worry, I was sensing that something about the
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So we're using. Do you remember which one we're using?
what?
Which unit am I in right now?
Oh, that's the Fent Ideal. Is it a 70 or 90?
I'm not certain.
Let me catch up to you and read the markings.
Okay. Because I'm seeing the the Fent Ideal, and then there's also the Fent Ideal Paralevel.
This is the Fent Ideal 8T.
8T.
Yeah, T designation for track.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing that. So
It's a configuration.
yeah, okay. So it has to be one of the. It has to be the Fenta Ideal that I'm seeing here.
Hmm.
Um. So what is the like? Is this the biggest header that it's got? Power flow or the
Heads up, you
Dynaflex?
got a couple meters before end of field.
Roger, I see it. So yeah, this actually might be one of the biggest harvesters available.
Well, I thankful they let us borrow it for this quite large job.
Oh, jeez. Yep. Did I actually go offline? No, I kept. Jeez. Okay. I guess my last pass was a little off.
Nothing we can't fix.
Nah. Yeah, I'll take a few back and forths, clean things up a bit. Because, to be honest, I've heard of people saying, it's a little bit here and there. It doesn't matter. But, I mean, yeah, it kind of does matter, doesn't it? There we go. Rolling.
What when we're making a name for ourselves in a new place, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
When
Yep.
we're getting ready to do our own thing or a little bit more established, sometimes, right? Sometimes it pays to leave a couple of cobs of corn on the stalk over by the road to keep a couple friends.
Yeah, yeah. But when you're talking wheat, or if you're mowing grass, you want to get everything you can.
Yeah.
And especially if you're doing a contract, you know, you don't want to be leaving your stuff in the middle of the field because otherwise it's like, what kind of crap job do they do here? Right?
Did I tell you when I was much younger, I got gifted a corn stalk as a gift once.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's just a single stalk of corn somebody had raised from seed in a pot.
Cool.
And they had like a half dozen of them, and they were letting folks have them. So they gave it to me,
Nice.
and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of neat."
I don't remember where it was, but I remember way back when we were driving and we saw bulrushes, like just off the side of the road.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it was my dad who was driving. He pulled over, went, picked a few, and we basically had them. We let them dry out. And my mom would use them in like flower arrangements. Don't know
That's
what
awesome.
happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened to them now. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right, did I manage to line it up this time? It's looking better already.
You're just on the edge, but yeah, it works.
Gotcha. Inside sidewall of the tire,
Yeah.
not the outside sidewall. Only 67%. So we'll get that third load on here and I'll start swapping.
Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, we're almost near the end there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try there.
Okay.
About the last pass, I'll get it perfect, and then I'll never do it again.
Yep. Oh, I saw this. I think you're going to find this very amusing. Saw this last night. Just sent it to you.
Oh, wait. The problem is it's good, and I'm gonna want to share it, and I don't know if I have any company I could share such things with. Goodness. Uh,
I heard another version of that where the third person, takes his try and, it seems like he misses, and he's like, well, yeah, but that fly's not going to have any children anymore. Alrighty. Judging from the amount that we're taking, I think we've got, say, maybe 3 more passes. What do you reckon?
and I've set my speedometer too high. Yeah, 3. 3 for sure, and then clean up.
Yep. I wasn't going to count cleanup because that's like just all over the place.
Yeah, that's a little tough there. It's a strip here,
Yep.
whatever.
But I got to say, whose field is this anyway?
I kind of think of that myself because, like, what else do they own? Because
Gianna
it must be a big
Hartman.
name.
Yeah. She didn't, not to be disparaging or anything, but she didn't really take good care of this field.
You want to be out here spot spraying weeds in this thing? I feel like if you stood in the middle of this, spun around fast enough to make yourself dizzy, it'd take you a couple of days to find an edge.
It would be even worse if it was corn, but yeah. um, at least wheat you could see over it, but
Well, yeah, all right.
you you get corn stalks, you ain't seeing over nothing.
Yeah. What do you guys have a little rhyme about that? I know we do.
What?
Uh, Corn stalks and their approximate growth. We have a little rhyme, knee high by the 4th of July.
Okay. Well, I guess that's better than what you'd get with bamboo, because holy crap, that stuff.
Bamboo and rhubarb, some of the fastest growing plants in the
Yeah,
world.
you were a little too far into the field this time. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, you were bang on with like side to side. It was just your front to back that was a little off.
Gotcha. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the grass bin right where it's at because it's a nice indicator.
Hmm. Yeah, you just like line up the rear tires on both pickups.
Should be able to do that.
Actually, it's a little further back. It's more like the pickup roller on the back of the forge wagon.
Still doable. We are
Yeah.
at 81%.
Yep. Okay, 81. And before this load, it was 70 something. You said.
Yeah,
All right, so it's about
we've been
10.
averaging about 14.
Okay. So 80 plus 14. Actually, you know what? We might be able to finish this entire field in that truck.
Let's hope.
Oh, if that's the case, I am going to see what other harvesting contracts we can get.
Okay, let's try
Huh.
right there. And I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Hmm. There aren't any other harvesting. Okay.
I return.
Alrighty. Might be a little more than another pass. There might be like a tiny strip more. I do have to say, just be glad that this field wasn't being we weren't doing this like they did way back in the day, having to do this by hand.
Yeah, this would be a whole city project.
Yep. Back in the days, like I'd almost say, the gold rush. Back then, I think they were still using like scythes for the harvesting. Then again, they may have had the first harvesters or something. I don't know.
Admittedly, I'm not familiar enough with that time period.
Mm.
You think I would be, considering where I was raised, but no, not really.
Well, it depends which gold rush you're talking about.
True.
Because you had the Alaska gold rush, and then you had the California gold rush. Or maybe it was the other way around. I honestly don't know which came first.
I think California first.
Was it California and then the Alaska?
Yeah, because don't quote me on this. This may be something I misremembering, but uh, Alaska's a relatively, in the scope of the greater states, relatively recent acquisition.
Acquisition being the proper term for it.
How'd I do that again? All right. Not sure what changed on that one, but
I don't know. You're like a little bit too far to this your passenger side.
hmm.
There you go. So basically, if your back end is like right on the back edge of my harvest, my header.
Okay, so I'm pulling way too far into the field. I see.
Yeah.
All right, 95%. So
I think go empty it.
Okay.
But before you fully go, do we want to pull the other truck in so I could just empty into that?
Yeah.
At least that one you just have to get the side positioning right, because it's got a big trailer.
Yeah. Honestly, when we first rocked up to find this one, I was like, "That's huge," but
Mm-hmm. Yep.
if not for our dump truck, this would be trip 3 with the thing. So, like, I get it.
Yep. Okay, so I'll finish this and then start running around and getting the last little bits that I've missed.
Okay. Then we'll clean up straw, get
Yep.
it cleaned up, and
And we'll
ready
be
to turn
done.
over.
Yep. Unfortunately, there aren't any other harvesting contracts that we can get.
Mm.
We got some baling. Let's see, silage
Oh boy, bailing.
bales. I don't want to. We got like 2 silage bales, which are actually paying real nice.
I'm not against it. It's just if they give us those dang tuning forks that we had.
No, no, it looks like it's an actual trailer this time, so we'll be able to carry a decent amount.
Honestly, why not then?
Yeah. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, we'll take this equipment. The other equipment had those prong ones that we did not like.
Heading on the dirt road access around this field to the drop off point.
Mm-hmm.
Anything special I should know about it?
Just up on the ramp and tip it over. Hmm. When you're back here taking the straw, make sure you cover like the grass on the far edge.
Mhm.
Right, because there's been little bits that come out of the back end of the harvester while still on the grass. So it's like,
Hey, we're switching to profit.
hey,
Not bad,
all
not bad.
yeah, already 7,000 just for that little bit, and we're so basically everything that I'm harvesting now plus what's
Is
still on.
gravy.
Oh yeah,
All right.
sweet.
Might have taken an all nighter to get it done, but man, what a good profit
Oh
already.
yeah, yeah. That's very nice.
All right, where am I headed?
You're coming back to the field.
Yeah, I got turned around. There's this little cross junction between the dirt road and the tarmac.
Mm, the actual pavement. Yeah.
You know, I don't hear anyone refer to large expanses of heat set concrete alternative as asphalt anymore. Is that just
Really?
because it sounds rude? Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Usually it's either a pavement or
you know, blacktop
yeah.
or, you know,
Well, to be honest, I only consider it blacktop when it's still, black, not all grayed out from thousands and thousands of tires running over it.
fair. But still,
But
I
when it,
just
yeah,
in day-to-day life, you just do not hear asphalt anymore.
no, you're right. It's usually it's pavement. It's um. Actually, that's pretty much all I've ever heard it called. Oop, not quite, not quite. There we go.
Got back just in time to swap vehicles.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to do a couple. Well, if these are vertical, then I'm going to do a couple horizontal passes, top and bottom. Catch any discarded during turnaround, and
Yep. And then
then a
whatever
quick
I.
zigzag through the middle. Yep.
Yep. Alright, so there's this little bit here.
So far we've done a baling job and 2 harvesting. Like, what is
Right.
our prerogative. Are we gonna go Balin? Are we gonna be Valers?
Wow. At this point, we're just trying to build up some money so that we can actually start getting our own, like, actual equipment that we could use. So we're at 18,000. Let's see.
That's without absolutely everything you just dumped off of Harvester right now.
Oh yeah, no,
Just
we're
remember.
yeah, we still got stuff to harvest. We still got stuff to do. Now we're here. Now, granted, the spot that we have that we've bought, the plot, it's not great for trying to put fields on.
No. No, and we talked about that. There's not really going to be an agricultural spot. It's going to be
No,
more of a
like a
equipment.
central warehouse. Yeah. So my question is what fields do we want to get?
Well, if we got this one, we'd have to subdivide it for sure.
But I mean, if we get what's in field 7 right now? Sorghum. Field 7 is sorghum, and it's right across the field, right across the road from our place. We'd have to get our own harvester for it.
Yeah, among other things.
Hmm. All right, let me check my GPS here and see just where I've missed. Okay. So I missed some back here. Funny enough, I'm not seeing it. I'm just going to keep the header down for right now. So that hopefully I run over it.
A little spot, well, and a long sliver over by me currently, but
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to like go back and forth across the field where we. Okay, there's some here. Oh yeah, there it is. Tiny little bit. There's a few liters.
oh, there's one little tuft on the edge of the field I can see right here.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Wait, 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 wait. Look out, look out, look out. Oh my god, we're gonna crash. Anyway.
Okay. Oh, and I just missed a bunch back here. Yeah, there it is.
I know that the cabin of the truck and our built-in headsets are probably filtering it out, but these super tensile wires we're using on this unit would probably be making a wicked noise right now.
Yep,
It'd be sounding like a Star Wars blaster fight.
probably. I'm just glad it's not messing up any of the like the crop that we haven't harvested.
I mean, the stalks are still rooted. They're tough enough to just hold up against it.
Probably. All right, so we got this. I'll probably swing down close to the bottom to sort of wrap around. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude. Came in hot there. Holy crap.
I've driven before.
Oh, I think I missed some. I'm gonna have to go back and get that. You're grabbing it as it comes out of the harvester. Oh, you missed. You missed.
Yeah. Yeah, our speedometers aren't queued up right, I don't think, because
I'm
you
running at
said
6.
6?
I'm at 6 right
Yeah.
now.
I was also at 6, but I kept crawling ahead.
Mm.
Oh well.
Alright. There's some.
Looks like our next target is actually to the right a bit.
There's some straw right in front of me. Just on the ground.
I mean, the next harvesting is this little strip to the right, but...
Well, there's some that I missed back at the beginning of this strip, so I'm gonna grab that first.
Was there? I didn't see any, but that's, you know... I'm not dedicatedly looking for it either.
Yeah, no, I keep checking my GPS to see what's showing, what's not.
I sure wish these were different colors.
What do you mean?
The difference between harvested and not harvested.
Mmm.
I wish they were different colors.
Well, for me, I'm not even showing what's the harvested coloring. There it is.
That helps.
Yep. Okay. Next one is up there. Okay. I'm gonna shut the actual threshing down so full power to the engine.
Divert power from life support. I genuinely had a car like that not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Friend of mine's Dodge Intrepid was having some coolant issues, and
Oh.
I was getting ready to take it to the shop to go check it out, and I was kind of doing a quick inspect to see if I could figure out what was going on.
Mm.
And the temperature spiked out, and it just gushed onto the freaking pavement. And I was like, nope, it's now or never. While there is still some liquid in the system, I need to get it to the shop now. This is no longer an inspection. This is now an urgent fly to the car doctor. And so that's literally what it was. Is I was hauling down the road, and I called up said friend to tell him why their car was going to be gone. And
you might want to back
yeah,
off a bit.
it's an old trick I learned a couple years back doing mechanics on older cars, where if you don't have any coolant in the system, you can absorb a bit of the heat off by turning your heater onto absolute full crank.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard that
So
one.
that was my divert power from life support, because it was already hot out, and I don't do well in the heat. So here I was all the windows
Oh,
down with the
I
460 air conditioning, and
missed a bit.
the good old 460, and blasting heat so I could pull some of it off of the engine block before I blew a cylinder.
Oh. Alright, there's some straw that I just dropped. I think I just got that a little bit. Yep.
Always dropping things.
Hey, you know, when you gotta dump, you gotta dump. Okay, and last little bit. Bang on. Oh god, that was a blast from the past. I remember one of my old N64 games. You ever hear of a game called Wipeout from the N64?
Yeah.
One of the lines was bang on. Remember that.
I know you and probably everybody else who listens to this listens to the recordings off of this GoPro are never gonna believe me, but I did, and it was only once.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh.
well, there with the windshield. I'll call safe line. I did one time land in Top Gun.
Oh.
I did one time after about 40 tries.
That reminds me of that movie. What was it, Sully?
Doesn't ring a bell.
They're talking about the. It's a movie about the Miracle on the Hudson, the plane that went down in the Hudson in New York.
Okay, yeah,
I don't remember if you heard of it / remember that.
I do.
Okay, so they made a movie about it, and
I remember learning about it again in one of the engineering primers I was in because they that caused a huge change in how wings are attached to planes.
really
hmm
interesting.
Because it was so integral that they stay at least somewhat attached to allow the empty fuel tanks to be some kind of flotation for long enough for a rescue to arrive on the surface of the water.
But
The
they
way that the wings are attached were absolutely critically re-examined.
interesting because those tanks were not empty. If I recall, they were at the beginning of their flight. So
Well,
those
okay,
tanks would have had to have been
not empty
full.
per se, but the fact that they are big
Yeah,
areas of flotation ability, even when the cabin is decompressed,
yeah.
it became a very critical point of airplane design.
Huh. I've been seeing, YouTube shorts about from that movie, and it was, they were.
Oh, you.
Oh,
Well, I wasn't done dropping off.
well, it looked like it fit. Did, damn it!
All of our gravy just went up in smoke.
No, I think we got it because it said harvest income.
No, it didn't. It said contract.
Did oh, oh, you still got a decent amount.
Yeah, our harvest income was still only 7,000. Well, son of a gun.
Sorry, I thought you had finished.
I would have said something.
My bad.
I was just making the turn onto the dirt road that goes around the field of one there to get to it too.
Oh, okay. All right. take this. I'll take the dump bed back to our yard, I guess you could say.
I'll start the long walk home
Actually, hang on. I'll
with nothing to show.
give me a sec. I can come pick you up. Let me just swap beds for the pickup here. Alrighty, on the way. Uh, all right, where are you at?
Between field 2 and 3.
Between fields 2 and 3. Okay, I'm coming up to field 1 right now. Whoa. Maybe that's why the truck was having so much trouble. That's a bumpy road there. Damn. All right, just crossed over the river there.
Okay. Well, I'm back at site now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up
Yep.
our. I wasn't gonna wait. I wasn't just gonna stand still.
You could have.
Yeah, I could have.
Could have, should have, would have. But you didn't. All right.
I still think with the amount of straw we have, it'd be a good idea to diversify some silage, some bale, some loose.
Yeah. All right. Well, once you get back to the yard, I think we will call it a day.
And catch some sleep because we had to pull an all-nighter.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there you are.
Ugh,
You missed the
just slightly.
turn. Oh, gee. Oh.
No such thing as a misturn on our own land. Who's gonna yell at me for trampling the grass here? You?
You son of a. Actually, I think that might be county grass. So.
Well, so we don't mention that what just happened to anyone,
uh,
and we're good.
Speaking of which, I got to end this thing because the county's calling. We will see you in the next one. Later, everybody.
They learned about that fast.
Damn.